All warfare is based on deception. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Appear at points which the enemy must hasten to defend. March swiftly to places where you are not expected. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. Know yourself, and you will win all battles. The skillful fighter puts himself beyond the possibility of defeat and waits for an opportunity to defeat the enemy. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. Never trust a friend who is silent. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not, will be victorious. Leadership is a matter of intelligence, trustworthiness, humaneness, courage, and discipline. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Command them with civility, and unite them with dignity. Do not repeat the tactics which have gained you one victory, but let your methods be regulated by the infinite variety of circumstances. Management of many is the same as management of few. It is a matter of organization. When one treats people with benevolence, justice, and righteousness, and reposes confidence in them, the army will be united in mind, and all will be happy to serve their leaders. The art of war teaches us to rely not on the likelihood of the enemy's not coming, but on our readiness to receive him. Plan for what is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. You need not fear the result of 100 battles. Speed is the essence of war. Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the wood. Be extremely subtle, even to the point of formlessness. Be extremely mysterious, even to the point of soundlessness. Do not engage an enemy more powerful than yourself, and if it cannot be avoided, engage it on your terms. He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight. It is not the strongest or the fastest who wins the race, but the one who prepares best. Rouse him and learn the principle of his activity or inactivity. Hold out baits to entice the enemy, feign disorder, and crush him. The control of a large force is the same principle as the control of a few men. It is merely a question of dividing up their numbers. Attack him where he is unprepared. Appear where you are not expected. He will conquer who has learned the artifice of deviation. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy, so that he cannot fathom our real intent. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. Strike at its weakest point. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Knowing the enemy enables you to take the offensive. Knowing yourself enables you to stand on the defensive. When you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. Thus, the expert in battle moves the enemy and is not moved by him. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. It is more important to outthink your enemy than to outfight them. An army may march great distances without distress if it marches through country where the enemy is not. The difficulty of tactical maneuvering consists in turning the devious into the direct and misfortune into gain. The greatest victories are born of patience. When the enemy gives you an opening, be swift as a hare. One mark of a great soldier is that he fights on his own terms or avoids battle altogether. The quality of decision is like the well-timed swoop of a falcon, which enables it to strike and destroy its victim. Energy may be likened to the bending of a crossbow, decision to the releasing of a trigger. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. To achieve anything in life, you must be willing to adapt. He who relies solely on warlike measures shall be exterminated. He who relies solely on peaceful measures shall perish. The peak efficiency of knowledge and strategy is to make conflict unnecessary. Water shapes its course according to the nature of the ground over which it flows. The soldier works out his victory in relation to the foe whom he is facing.